Okay, beach night scene, which is really good for flash photography at night, and so far I don't think I can really. Aquarium night scene flash, yeah, colour is slightly better. Unfortunately, seems to be getting the F setting is slightly out, so it's slightly out of focus. So whether that can be changed, I don't know. But remember fellas, we're on the wide angle now, but when I do it on the roof of the car now, I like to take the wide angle off and I get slightly better colourage, and I'm going to try and use that shroud and all. There's a whole lot of birds flying out there. You probably can't see them, probably just like a white little dot out there, are they? But yeah, used to have quite a few here and there on the area. Well, it used to be like over there sort of thing, but have been down there, go around there, you get some planchonis or planches as I like to call them, and then you've got these xanthoids, a few planches in here. As I said, these all grew up and now they're shrinking back down again. Now I know how to photograph these at night time, you know, don't need the bubble wrap. Well, I suppose I might be able to even improve it even better with the bubble wrap, I don't know, but I think we went through here before and then came round on them. If the planches are still growing in the same place, they should still be there against the Herbertias. Well, here's one here, so probably now I've found them. There's some here, a bit small, the traps are a bit small, they're a little bit better there, and a little bit, that's it. As I said, my idea was just to take screenshots out of these things because I was having trouble photographing them. But then I sort of found that you could put a couple of layers of toilet paper in front of the flash and it used to help it focus better. But also now I've got the worked out various night scenes with flash, seem to work better. So I'll be going out to Hams Road later on in the season to do some hopefully nice photography out there. Yeah, the traps are a bit bigger than other. You can go to other places and with mature plants and you can see really nice big traps, but then again, as I said before, they're still only half the size of stricticolis from Western Australia. People just don't really get that. You know, if you've got a trap that's twice the size, does that mean you get you actually, your target prey is twice the size as well? You know, so you're getting twice as much protein in there. But really, I think we worked out the goal is potassium, it doesn't seem to be nitrogen. Yeah, from the ecology point of view, it seems their goal is potassium. Drives both growth and speciation, along with coloration and all the other bells and whistles you want to talk about. But then again, and where are these Herbertias that were here last couple of seasons ago? Where are they all gone? And where are the Herbertias? There's a few up there. But there was wasn't there a whole plethora of Herbertia? No, that's thorn bush. Unless we haven't gone down far enough, but I thought they were up here. But anyway, maybe it's probably best to start a new setting. I think we're gonna, as I said, the weather's coming in. My son's got an exam, I've got to be at home in case, you know, his mate pulls out because they've got car trouble or something. My dad's gone in for his operation today, went in at 10 o'clock, went under the knife about 1 o'clock, so they waited 3 hours basically, and we won't have news of whether it's been a success or not until about 7 o'clock tonight. So, you know, could be a 2-hour operation or longer. I mean, yeah. They seem to like schedule all these operations onto, you know, particular days of the week because they do other things in the week, sort of thing. You know, their surgery is a certain day of the week, sort of thing. And I think, well, you're not really dedicated to surgery then, are you? You know, there's nothing like dedicating yourself and being a specialist and doing things over and over again until you become just so good at them. You know, I reckon you can lose honing of your skills within in the space of a week or so, I reckon. As I said, it's like living with plants out in the bush, you know. You miss a day, not much has changed that you can see. You miss 2 days, I reckon you're starting to miss things. You basically got to live with the plants. And as I said, where are the Herbertias gone? Had I been living here on the time, I may have noted over the time where they are and where they're gone. You know, why are they disappearing? Is something eating them? And we got a new herbivore that's moving into the area, and its particular liking is Herberti. It just goes for the Herberti, and that's why the Herberti seems to be disappearing. Because you've seen my photographs from previous seasons. We're just not in the right place, I don't think so. But look at that blue gum against this. You can definitely see the blue now starting to come out as we head towards the first 2 weeks of August, when we get the coldest nights. And it should, you know, some of the, particularly the purpley blue gums should start to go to that purpley blue colour, especially when we get out to Mount Bold. So, but here's the fern, and one of the serpentinic endemic ferns, sort of thing, indicator fern sort of thing. Ah, starting to put a whole load of stuff over there. They've all cleared that to do that, have they? Interesting. I wonder what it is out there. Might be strawberries actually. They're all in a nice rows, mounded rows sort of thing. Maybe it's a strawberry farm. Yeah, maybe. Don't know. Strange. Unless they're growing strawberries and something else. Like the strawberries are on the side sort of thing. Anyway. Well, yeah, hopefully with all the knowledge we're getting now with the CPs, we should be able to grow strawberries and all the other things a lot better in the future. What with that discovery with the Sinai fighter the other day from an old hypothesis that sort of, yeah, raised some ugly merit. I didn't think the thing had worked, and suddenly bang, oh, that's pretty good, you know. So I think we're on the very tail end of, and you go online these days, you always see a lot of Sinai fighter with CPs online now. So, you know, someone out there is got a bit of a knowledge out there, and they're not telling anyone. So yeah. Anyway, time to start a new setting, I think. Okay.